A potentially hazardous substance found at the federal courthouse this morning in Amarillo turns out to be of no danger to the public. News Channel 10's Cori was at the scene, and she joins us now live in the studio to explain just how efficient responding crews were.
I can tell you, after being on scene today, our area law and fire officials were on high alert and ready for anything. We took a minute to catch up with HAZMAT crews to see just how strenuous their job can be. Crews arrived on scene around 10 this morning after a powdered substance was found on the steps of the federal courthouse in downtown Amarillo. Officials say in situations like this, all precautionary measures are taken to ensure the safety of the public.
Now, our number one priority is life safety, and we try to do that through monitoring and really just isolating the area. In HAZMAT, your main goal is to do no harm. So.
Here's a look at an interview on scene where Amarillo Fire Department's Larry Davis gave notice of the situation.
Someone had called in that they found a pink powdery substance on the stairs of the federal court building. We did get our hazardous materials crew over here. They have analyzed it, done a field test. At this point, we can tell you for sure that it is not a hazardous material. It will be cleaned up by the fire department. During this process, the people inside the court building were sheltered in place. They were not allowed to leave. Business will now resume as normal.
During this time, HAZMAT crews were working to identify the substance.
We have a guideline that we go through, and we have to hit certain steps, and life safety being our priority. We'll go through that, and it's through monitoring that we can get in closer. And then once we get the sample, we do testing there, and then we can determine how hazardous that material is.
Although officials couldn't tell me exactly what the substance was, they can confirm it held no threat. Lockwood says in order to properly handle this type of situation, fire crews are trained monthly.
We have a specialized program, and it's usually Station 2 and Station 8, those members, but everybody on the department has some HAZMAT training.
The situation was cleaned up in a little less than 2 hours. Live in the studio, Cori Duke, News Channel 10.